Imagine this, the football world at a complete standstill, fans glued to their phones. Jaws dropping as headlines flash across every screen. Travis Hunter steps away from the Jaguars amid marriage-related drama. That's right, the rising star who seemed untouchable on the field is suddenly sidelined. Not by injury, not by scandal in the locker room, but by something far more explosive: his personal life. The whispers started as rumors, quickly snowballing into full-blown chaos. Insiders claim the drama at home boiled over so intensely that it began to eclipse his performance on the turf. Could love, betrayal, and broken trust really pull one of the NFL's most promising players away from the game? Sources say this is no ordinary couple's quarrel, this is a storm of accusations. Secret phone calls and family interventions that left even teammates stunned. Fans are shocked, reporters are scrambling, and the Jaguars organization silent as if holding its breath. And here's the kicker, this isn't just about football anymore. It's about loyalty, heartbreak, and the kind of drama you'd expect in a reality TV reunion special, not on the gridiron. Buckle up, because what we're about to reveal makes touchdowns look tame compared to the twists behind this story. The scene begins quietly, almost deceptively, with Travis Hunter walking off the practice field earlier than anyone expected. Cameras caught him pulling his hoodie up, keeping his head down, avoiding eye contact with teammates. What looked like a routine early exit has since snowballed into one of the biggest talking points in sports gossip. Insiders whisper that it wasn't fatigue, it wasn't injury, it was something much deeper. Something brewing behind closed doors. Fans are shocked not by his game performance, but by whispers of a marriage unraveling before their eyes. The word is that Travis and his wife, Maya, have been clashing for weeks. On social media, the smiles looked perfect, the captions carefully curated. But in reality, cracks were forming. He's changed since signing that big contract, one supposed family friend revealed. There's more pressure, more late nights, more arguments about where his priorities really are. What makes this even more gripping is that the drama didn't just stay at home, it spilled onto the field. Teammates reportedly noticed Travis looking distracted during film sessions, checking his phone every few minutes, and even storming out once during a team meeting. One insider described a heated argument between Travis and Maya that allegedly occurred the night before his abrupt decision to step away. According to the source, Maya confronted him about a string of text messages she found. Not just any text messages from a woman whose name so far remains a mystery. She wasn't screaming, but her voice was sharp, cutting, the source claimed. She kept saying, "How could you do this to me? To us, after everything I sacrificed for you?" And Travis, he just stood there, silent at first, then told her he needed space. That word space apparently became the trigger. Maya reportedly threw her phone down on the couch, tears streaming, and accused him of putting football and fame ahead of their marriage. "You've changed," she allegedly cried. "The man I married isn't the man standing in front of me," Travis, in return, is said to have snapped back for the first time. "I'm trying to handle the pressure, Maya. Do you think this is easy? Do you think I wanted all this noise?" Voices were raised, emotions ran high, and according to neighbors, the shouting could be heard from outside the house. The fallout carried into the next morning, when Travis showed up at the Jaguars facility late, visibly shaken. Coaches pulled him aside, but instead of focusing on the playbook, he reportedly told them, "I can't do this right now. My head isn't in it." Fans are shocked because this is a player known for his composure under pressure, a man who could take a hard hit and bounce back. Yet here he was derailed by personal turmoil. Rumors spread quickly, and by afternoon, the story leaked online. Fans flooded comment sections with speculation. Some defended Travis, saying relationships are private and he deserves compassion. Others were less forgiving, accusing him of letting drama off the field ruin his career. "We just want to see him play," one fan wrote. "Keep your personal stuff personal. Don't let it mess with the Jaguars season." But it's never that simple when emotions and betrayal enter the mix. Friends close to the couple painted a picture of growing tension. Maya reportedly felt isolated, saying Travis spent more time with teammates and sponsors than with her. She felt like she was losing him, another source explained. And when you're already feeling distant, finding suspicious texts is like gasoline on a fire. On Travis's side, he felt suffocated, torn between his obligations on the field and the demands at home. He wanted peace, a teammate said. But peace is the one thing he couldn't find. As if the story wasn't dramatic enough, whispers began about Maya reaching out to Travis's family. One cousin allegedly tried to mediate, telling Travis he needed to choose what really mattered before he lost everything. "Your career won't hold you at night," the cousin reportedly said. "Don't let the game cost you your marriage." But Travis wasn't ready to listen. He was too wrapped up in his own storm, torn between pride and regret. Meanwhile, fans online started choosing sides. Hashtags popped up, hashtag Team Travis and hashtag Team Maya, turning their personal crisis into a public spectacle. Some fans speculated that Maya staged the confrontation to gain sympathy, while others believed Travis had indeed crossed the line with someone else. Emotions ran high across social media, and the family was left divided, with relatives quietly unfollowing each other and posting cryptic messages like, "Loyalty matters most when it's tested." But the twist that truly set tongues wagging came just days later. A blurry video surfaced, allegedly showing Travis at a downtown lounge late at night with a woman who was not Maya. The video was shaky, faces partially hidden, but the resemblance was uncanny. Fans shared the clip at lightning speed, debating whether it was real. Some swore it was him. Others dismissed it as a lookalike. Either way, the damage was done. Maya reportedly saw the clip, and her response was explosive. "Don't come home tonight," she allegedly texted him. "You made your choice." The fallout from that message pushed Travis over the edge. The very next morning, he contacted the Jaguars and told them he needed to step away indefinitely. "Personal reasons," the official statement read, but everyone knew what that really meant. It meant the marriage drama had reached a boiling point so severe that it forced one of the NFL's brightest young stars to walk away from the game he loved. Teammates were stunned. "He's the last guy you'd expect to step down," one player told reporters. But you never really know what someone's going through at home. The locker room, once unified, felt the tension. Whispers spread, and some even blamed Maya for distracting him, while others blamed Travis for being reckless. The team was left fractured, caught in the middle of a personal war they never asked to be part of, and yet this is only the beginning. Because while Travis thought stepping away might ease the tension, in reality it only added fuel to the fire. The media circled, the fans speculated, and Maya herself was about to make a move that no one saw coming. She was done playing the silent spouse. She wanted her side of the story heard, and she was ready to air every piece of dirty laundry in a way that would change everything for Travis, the Jaguars, and their marriage forever. Maya's silence broke like glass shattering in a quiet room. Until now, she had stayed away from cameras, posting only vague quotes and filtered selfies. But after the blurry video of Travis at the lounge went viral, she decided enough was enough. Insiders claim she contacted a well-known talk show host who thrives on dramatic celebrity confessions. And within days, teasers of an exclusive sit-down with Maya Hunter hit the internet. Fans were shocked, jaws dropped, and suddenly, the narrative shifted. The clip from the teaser showed Maya sitting under bright studio lights, her hands trembling as she clutched a tissue. "I didn't want this to be public," she said, her voice breaking. "But he made choices that forced me to speak out." Those few seconds sent the internet into a frenzy. Was she about to confirm the cheating rumors? Was she going to expose messages, names, maybe even receipts? The Jaguars organization stayed silent, but teammates scrolled through their feeds in disbelief. "Bro, this is insane," one player reportedly texted another. "I can't believe he let it get this far." The full interview aired on a Friday night, and fans tuned in like it was the season finale of a hit reality show. Maya, dressed in a simple black dress, looked both vulnerable and fiery. She began by talking about how much she sacrificed for Travis moving cities, putting her career on hold and standing by him during his early years when money was tight and fame felt like a distant dream. "I believed in him when no one else did," she said, tears streaming. But fame changes people. The money, the attention. It got to his head. Then came the bombshell. She revealed she had found not one, but multiple conversations on Travis's phone. "Different women, different nights," she said, her voice tightening. Some of them knew he was married, some didn't care, and some were even women I thought were my friends. Fans watching at home gasped, and social media lit up like wildfire. Within minutes, names of potential suspects trended. with fans dissecting every woman Travis had been photographed with in the past year, but Maya didn't stop there. She read aloud from what she claimed were text messages between Travis and one woman. "You looked amazing last night," the alleged text read. "I needed that escape." Her voice cracked as she continued. "He called her his escape. What does that make me? His prison?" The audience in the studio murmured in shock, and the host leaned in, wide-eyed, pressing her for details. Travis, of course, didn't appear on the show, but his absence made the accusations hit harder. Fans were divided. Some felt Maya was brave for speaking out, others accused her of exploiting the drama for attention. One viral tweet read, "She's weaponizing the media. If she really cared, she'd handle this privately." Another countered, "He betrayed her. She has every right to tell her truth." Family reactions only added to the spectacle. Travis's mother reportedly called the interview a low blow, saying Maya was trying to humiliate him during his lowest moment. "She's tearing him down instead of helping him rebuild," she allegedly told a reporter. On the other hand, Maya's sister posted a fiery Instagram story saying, "Blood supports blood. No one knows the pain she's endured. Stay strong, sis." The family was left divided, with both sides lobbing subtle but pointed jabs on Mine. And just when fans thought they had heard it all, Maya dropped a twist that no one saw coming. She revealed that she had actually tried to walk away months ago. "I asked for a separation," she confessed. "I begged him to take a break from football to focus on us. But he laughed. He said football was his life, his escape. He told me I'd never understand." The audience gasped again, and the host leaned in with the inevitable question. "So what now, Maya? Is the marriage over?" Maya hesitated, dabbed her eyes, and finally whispered, "I don't know." The uncertainty was more explosive than a clear answer. Fans flooded her comments, some begging her to reconcile, others urging her to leave immediately. Memes, GIFs, and endless reaction videos spread across the internet, with people analyzing every word, every pause, every tear she shed. Back at the Jaguars facility, teammates were reportedly furious. "This is out of control," one player vented. "We're trying to focus on the season, and now every press conference is about Travis's marriage. It's not fair to the team." Coaches tried to shield players from questions, but reporters were relentless, digging for any soundbite that could add fuel to the fire. Travis himself stayed mostly silent, but sources say he was devastated by the interview. "He felt betrayed," one insider explained. "He told friends, 'I made mistakes, but she didn't have to air it like that. She made me look like a monster.'" According to those close to him, Travis began spiraling, cutting off calls from teammates and even skipping a scheduled team check-in. But then came another twist. A woman claiming to be one of the people Maya mentioned anonymously spoke to a gossip blog. "It wasn't like that," she insisted. "Travis and I were just friends." Maya twisted the story. The blog posted screenshots of messages, though heavily blurred, and fans debated endlessly whether they proved anything. Suddenly, it wasn't just Travis versus Maya, it was Maya versus an entire internet determined to uncover the real truth. The Jaguars organization finally released a statement, carefully worded, saying they were giving Travis space and supporting him through personal challenges. But the vagueness only fueled speculation. Personal challenges became code for the marriage meltdown, and fans interpreted it as confirmation that the drama was indeed as chaotic as it seemed. Friends close to Travis hinted that he was considering legal action, not against Maya for the interview, but to protect his reputation from what he saw as exaggerated claims. "He's not denying there were problems," one friend clarified, "but he says it's not as black and white as Maya painted it." And just as the public was starting to digest Maya's revelations, she posted something that reignited the fire all over again. A late-night Instagram story, a picture of her hand without a wedding ring, captioned with 3 simple words, "I'm done pretending." Fans were shocked. Comments flooded in, and speculation hit a fever pitch. Was this the official end of their marriage? Was she filing for divorce? Travis reportedly saw the post while with a close friend and slammed his phone down in frustration. "She wants a war," he allegedly muttered. "Fine. Let's give her one." His friend tried to calm him, but the damage was done. The once private marital conflict was now a full-scale public battle, played out for millions to see. with both sides unwilling to back down. And this was only the second act of the saga. Because just when everyone thought Maya's interview was the climax, another shocking revelation was brewing, one that would drag not just Travis and Maya, but their families, friends, and even the Jaguars organization deeper into the storm. The story was no longer just about betrayal. It was about power image and survival in the spotlight, and that is exactly where the drama picks up next. The fallout from Maya's late night Instagram story rippled across the sports and entertainment world like an earthquake. The photo of her bare hand, stripped of her wedding ring, quickly became the image of the week. Gossip blogs plastered it across headlines, fans debated it in endless threads, and teammates couldn't escape questions about what it meant. But what no one realized in that moment was that the story was about to get darker, more twisted, and more public than ever before. Within days, rumors spread that Maya had been meeting with a divorce attorney. Insiders claimed she wanted to make things official, not just for her own peace of mind, but also to send a message to Travis. She wasn't bluffing. "She's serious this time," one source close to her allegedly said. She told her lawyer, "I'm not going back to a man who humiliates me." But before the ink could touch any paper, another twist exploded into the spotlight. A leaked voicemail surfaced. It was allegedly a recording of Travis leaving a message for Maya in the middle of the night. His voice was shaky, slurred, almost broken. "Maya, please, don't do this. I know I messed up. I know I wasn't there for you the way I should have been, but you're my world. The field means nothing without you. I can't lose you." The voicemail spread like wildfire, shared across social media and dissected by fans like detectives. Some believed it showed his vulnerability, proof that he was desperate to repair what was broken. Others saw it as manipulative, a last-ditch effort to guilt Maya into staying. Maya's single quotes reaction to the voicemail stunned everyone. Instead of softening, she hardened. She posted a cryptic quote on Twitter. "Apologies mean nothing when the damage is already done." The family was left divided once again. Travis's mom publicly defended him, posting, "My son is not perfect, but he's not the monster people are painting him to be." Maya's cousin fired back. "No woman should ever feel trapped in a love that hurts more than it heals." The back and forth turned into a digital war zone, with fans choosing sides like it was a championship game. Then came perhaps the most shocking twist, yet Maya wasn't the only one ready to go public. One of Travis's alleged flings, a woman named Selena, stepped into the spotlight. She gave an interview to a gossip podcast, claiming she and Travis had been close for months. "He told me his marriage was already over," she said. "He made me feel like I wasn't just a distraction, like I was part of his future." Her words detonated like dynamite, sending fans into a frenzy. Selena even produced what she claimed were photos of her and Travis together. One picture appeared to show them in a car late at night, Travis's face partially visible in the reflection of a window. Another was a blurry shot of what she alleged was him entering her apartment. Critics questioned their authenticity, but for many fans, the damage was already done. The narrative shifted again. Travis wasn't just a husband in trouble. He was a man caught in a web of his own making. Inside sources described Travis's reaction as furious. "He feels betrayed," one insider said. "He thought Selena would stay quiet, that whatever they had was private. He never imagined she'd go public." Friends said he paced back and forth in his living room, muttering, "She's lying, she's twisting it. I didn't promise her anything." But in the court of public opinion, perception often outweighs the truth. The Jaguars organization could no longer avoid the elephant in the room. During a press conference, the head coach was asked directly about the scandal. He avoided details, but his tight jaw and clipped answers spoke volumes. "We're supporting Travis through personal matters," he said. But right now, the focus is on the team. Fans were quick to notice the lack of warmth in his tone, speculating that the team's patience was running out. Friends of Maya, meanwhile, claimed she was preparing a bombshell of her own. Rumors swirled that she had evidence, screenshots, photos, maybe even receipts that would paint Travis in an even worse light. "She's been saving everything," one friend allegedly said. "If he pushes her, she's ready to show the world exactly what he's done." The idea of a public evidence dump set fans ablaze with anticipation. But before Maya could make her move, another shocking revelation hit the headlines. Selena, the alleged fling, wasn't the only woman stepping forward. Two more women came forward anonymously, telling a gossip site they had similar experiences with Travis. They didn't share details, but the implication was clear. The situation was bigger, messier, and far more destructive than anyone imagined. Social media erupted. Hashtags like #HunterDownfall and #HunterTruth trended worldwide. Memes flooded timelines, comparing Travis to infamous reality TV villains, painting Maya as a tragic heroine, and mocking the Jaguars for losing a player to soap opera drama. Fans were shocked at how quickly the narrative had spiraled out of control. Amid the chaos, Travis finally broke his silence. In a lengthy Instagram post, he wrote, "I've made mistakes and I take full responsibility for the pain I've caused. But some things being said about me are not true. I'm not the man I'm being portrayed as. I'm working to make things right with my family, and I asked for privacy during this time." But instead of calming the storm, his words only added fuel. Critics called it vague, insincere, and calculated. "Classic damage control," one fan commented. "He's just trying to protect his image." Maya's response came swiftly. She posted a picture of herself with her sister, smiling, captioned, "No more lies, no more tears." Fans interpreted it as a direct clapback, a declaration that she was moving on. Once again, emotions ran high, and the family remained fractured, each side posting, deleting, and reposting messages that only deepened the divide. And then, just when it seemed like the scandal had reached its peak, a shocking twist sent everything into overdrive. A leaked email surfaced, allegedly from a Jaguars executive, expressing concern about Travis's off-field distractions and hinting at the possibility of suspending him if things didn't improve. Though the team refused to confirm its authenticity, fans believed it instantly. "They're done with him," one tweet read. "This isn't just about marriage anymore. It's about his career." The idea that Travis's future in the NFL could be jeopardized sent shockwaves through the sports world. Commentators debated whether he could bounce back or if the scandal had permanently tarnished his reputation. Fans were divided yet again, some demanding the team stand by him, others insisting he was a liability who had brought shame to the franchise. Maya, watching all of this unfold, reportedly felt vindicated. "Now he knows how it feels to be humiliated," a friend quoted her as saying. But at the same time, sources say she was torn. Despite everything, part of her still loved him, and the thought of his career collapsing because of their personal war left her conflicted. Travis, meanwhile, felt cornered. With his marriage in tatters, his public image shredded, and his career hanging by a thread, he was faced with a choice: fight back harder, or finally come clean in a way that might save him. Friends say he was considering a tell-all interview of his own, one where he would set the record straight and reveal secrets that would shock everyone, including Maya. And that is exactly where the third act of this saga ends, with the world waiting to see if Travis would remain silent, or if he was ready to unleash a storm of his own that could change everything. The storm Travis had been holding back finally broke. After weeks of silence, rumors, and being painted as the villain in a public soap opera, he agreed to his own sit-down interview, filmed in a dimly lit studio with cameras capturing every flicker of emotion on his face. Fans were shocked when the teaser dropped. Travis Hunter speaking directly to the camera, promising to finally tell the truth. Anticipation skyrocketed, and when the interview aired, millions tuned in as though it were a primetime drama. Travis began with a heavy sigh, his eyes downcast. "I know I've made mistakes," he admitted, voice raw. "I know I've hurt people I love. But I need everyone to understand the story, the one being told right now. It's not the full truth." He went on to describe the crushing weight of balancing fame, expectations, and marriage. "When you're playing at this level, every day feels like a war. And when you come home and the war doesn't stop, you start looking for escape. I didn't handle it right. I admit that, but then came the twist." Travis claimed Maya wasn't as innocent as she appeared in her tearful interview. "She talks about sacrifices," he said, shaking his head. "But what she doesn't say is that she had her own secrets," fans gasped as he alleged that Maya had been emotionally distant for months, and that she had grown close to another man while he was traveling for games. "She denied it, but I saw the messages," he claimed. "I wasn't the only one who made mistakes." The revelation split the internet in half. Some fans accused him of deflecting, refusing to own his actions. Others believed him, calling Maya's public narrative manipulative. The family was left divided again, this time even deeper. Maya's sister lashed out online, calling Travis a liar, while one of Travis's cousins posted, "Funny how the truth always sounds like an attack when you're hiding something." The interviewer pressed Travis on Selena, the alleged fling who had spoken out. His face hardened. Selena twisted everything. "I never promised her anything. I was weak, I was careless, but I never told her I was leaving my wife for her. She saw an opportunity to get her 15 minutes, and she took it." He leaned forward, voice tightening. "You think it's easy being targeted when people know your name? Women see dollar signs, attention, clout. And I was stupid enough to let myself get caught in it." As he spoke, fans debated furiously online. Was this a genuine confession or damage control disguised as honesty? Memes, reaction videos, and endless threads dissected every sentence. Some felt sympathy, others rolled their eyes. But then Travis dropped one final bombshell that no one expected. He revealed that stepping away from the Jaguars hadn't been his choice entirely. "They told me I had to," he admitted. "They said the drama was bigger than the game now, that my head wasn't in it. It wasn't just me walking away, it was them pushing me out." The interviewer raised an eyebrow, asking if he thought his career was over. Travis looked straight into the camera. "I don't know," he said quietly. "But if it is, then I guess I'll finally have time to figure out what really matters." The interview ended, but the chaos only grew. Maya quickly clapped back on social media. "Classic," she tweeted. "When men can't handle accountability, they point fingers." She denied the accusation of her having a secret relationship, posting, "The only person I ever wanted was the man I married. Too bad he forgot who that was." Her words reignited the firestorm, pulling fans back into the endless tug-of-war over who was telling the truth. Teammates, who had kept quiet until now, began whispering to reporters. One unnamed player claimed, "Travis hasn't been himself for months. All of us could see it. He'd show up late, he'd zone out in the middle of practice. This drama was eating him alive." Another said, "I don't care what's happening at home, he abandoned us. The season's on the line and we're down a key player." The locker room was fractured, with some standing by him and others resenting the distraction. Friends close to Maya urged her to take the high road, but she wasn't finished. Rumors surfaced that she was considering releasing the evidence she had allegedly saved: screenshots, voicemails, even photos. "If he keeps dragging my name, I'll have no choice," she reportedly told a friend. Fans braced themselves for another round of public humiliation, wondering just how much worse things could get. The Jaguars organization, tired of the media circus, allegedly held an emergency meeting. Insiders whispered that they were debating whether to cut ties with Travis altogether if the situation didn't calm down. "We can't have our brand tied to a soap opera," one executive reportedly said. "We signed an athlete, not a reality star." The leaked sentiment spread online, with sports commentators debating whether Travis's talent was enough to outweigh the drama. Through it all, fans were shocked, exhausted, and yet completely hooked. The saga had evolved far beyond a marriage spat. It was now a full-blown cultural spectacle, a collision of sports, fame, and reality TV theatrics. Every move, every post, every whispered rumor added fuel to a fire that showed no sign of burning out. As the days stretched on, both Travis and Maya dug deeper into their trenches. She flaunted her independence with glamorous outings, photographed laughing with friends, while he posted cryptic messages about resilience and redemption. Neither was willing to back down, and the family remained bitterly divided. And so, the story ends not with a neat resolution, but with lingering questions that haunt both fans and critics. Will Travis ever return to the Jaguars, or has the scandal permanently derailed his career? Will Maya release the supposed evidence that could destroy him completely? Is reconciliation even possible, or has the damage gone too far? One thing is certain: this saga has gone far beyond football. It has become a living, breathing drama that fans can't stop watching. A cautionary tale about fame, love, betrayal, and the cost of letting personal storms play out under the harshest spotlight imaginable. And though the game may move on without him, the name Travis Hunter will forever be linked with one of the most shocking off-field scandals the sports world has ever seen. And there you have it, the whirlwind saga of Travis Hunter stepping away from the Jaguars, tangled in a marriage drama that feels straight out of a reality TV reunion special. From explicit accusations to leaked voicemails, From family feuds to shocking interviews, this story has had it all: betrayal, heartbreak, and cliffhangers that left fans shocked at every turn. But if there's one thing we've learned, it's that the truth is never simple. And in the world of fame and football, emotions run high and the fallout can be brutal. Yet, the questions remain. Will Travis ever make a triumphant return to the Jaguars, or has this scandal marked the end of his NFL journey? Will Maya unleash the evidence she's been holding onto, or will she finally step away from the spotlight? Can a marriage so battered by betrayal and public spectacle ever find a path to reconciliation, or is this truly the final chapter? Fans are divided, the family is fractured, and the future is more uncertain than ever. But now it's your turn. What do you think about this entire saga? Is Travis the misunderstood victim of fame and temptation, or did he sabotage his own career and marriage? Is Maya a courageous woman standing up for herself, or is she dragging personal pain into the public eye for revenge? Drop your thoughts in the comments, we want to hear your take. And don't forget, if you're as hooked on this drama as we are, hit that like button, subscribe for more jaw-dropping stories, and ring the bell so you never miss an update. Because if this saga has taught us anything, it's that the story isn't over until the next twist drops. Stay tuned, this drama is far from done.